I want to see that. I want to observe the assembly.
I have these Black Panthers up here with guns on the second floor. Check.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute.
Right in the office.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he was under arrest.
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest?
You place him under arrest. Go ahead, brother.
Am I under arrest? Am I? Take your hands off me if I'm not under arrest.
Am I under
I'm
arrest?
telling you to take your hands off me.
Is he
Take
under
your
arrest?
hands off me. Oh, I'm telling you, take.
How many you got? Just follow me.
Second off.
What you doing, man?
Wait a minute, officer.
The people in this court and the people in the legislature have not been acting like human beings. They put trumped-up charges of conspiracy and felonies on everyone who went in to exercise a constitutional right and said they had no right to bear arms in a public place. The California Penal Code Section 12020 through 12027 and also the Second Amendment of the Constitution guarantees the citizen a right to bear arms on public property. And the legislature, I talked to Morford last night, and he said the legislature has made certain rules that are superior to the United States Constitution and also superior to the statutory law of California, and that is that they made a rule that no one could walk on their property with a weapon. I'm saying this is a bold contradiction, and also Morford is alive.
Now, everything yesterday.
Ain't no sawed off. That's a ride shotgun just like yours. Exactly like yours. But why is yours?
And the big stick. Black people have begged, prayed, petitioned for it. And what are you doing removing people's property without due process of law?
If I'm under arrest, I'll come. If I'm not, don't put your hands on me.
Is this the way the racist government works? Don't let a man exercise his constitutional rights?
If my sweater's ripped, you will get...
I'd like to make a statement now with this respect. Statement of the Black Panther Party for self-defense on the Mulford Act now pending before the California legislature. The Black Panther Party for self-defense calls upon the American people in general and the black people in particular to take full note of the racist California legislature, which is now considering legislation aimed at keeping the black people disarmed and powerless at the very same time that racist police agencies throughout the country are intensifying the terror, brutality, murder, and repression of black people. At the same time that the American government is waging a racist war of genocide in Vietnam, the concentration camps in which Japanese Americans were interned during World War II are being re-innovated and expanded. Since America has historically reserved the most barbaric treatment for non-white people, we are forced to conclude that these concentration camps are being prepared for black people who are determined to gain their freedom by any means necessary. The enslavement of black people from the very beginning of this country, the genocide practiced on the American Indians, and the confining of the survivors on reservations, the savage lynching of thousands of black men and women, the dropping of atomic bombs on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and now the cowardly massacre in Vietnam. All the power structure of America has policy, repression, genocide.
Well, I think it's a ridiculous way to try and solve the problems that have to be solved among people of goodwill, and there's certainly nothing that can be done in the line of goodwill when Americans have guns with even the implied idea that those guns might be directed against other Americans. But I would think that some of the bills that have been suggested, such as not carrying a loaded weapon on a city street or in town, this might certainly be a good one. There is absolutely no reason why out on the street today a civilian should be carrying a loaded weapon.